Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome back to another Monster Train 2 video. It's me, Cranberry. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're having a good one. I'm doing pretty well today. I am once again planning on doing a live stream. So if you're watching this video roughly on the day that it goes live, sometime around 7:30 p.m. EST, maybe come swing by the stream. It should be cool. Should be fun. But today I have an idea, and mainly this is inspired by the last Pyre of Savagery video doing so well. I figured we'd do another Pyre of Savagery run. I was thinking about what characters, what builds maybe work well with this, and the one that I landed on here was Fell. I think that, you know, Fell makes a lot of sense with Pyre of Savagery. You know, the initial Fell just has multi-strike to begin with, right? And if you go the perma-scaling shift line, it makes a lot of sense to me. Now, as far as the secondary clan we're going to be playing with it, I don't know. I'd rather play one of these clans that I don't have at level 10 yet. Right? So what would be a good supporting clan? Maybe Umbra with things like, you know, the Ember Drain line, Perils of Reduction, the one that gives you damage, shield, and rage, I forget the name of now. Like, those could be pretty cool. I think I'm just going to play Hellhorn, though. It's kind of simple, but Rage should also be good for this type of build. I think we'll do that. And, yeah. Let's turn on the Pyre of Savagery. If you don't know Pyre of Savagery here, units gain 1 attack permanently on Slay. That's the plan. Let's see how it goes. I know last video we just talked about the wheel, and the wheel is still here, but sometimes I just want to play a specific type of build, I think, and this should be hopefully good for it. Now, if we see the perma-scaling Fell here with Warbler, I don't want to say it's GG right away, obviously, because it probably isn't, but that feels like it should be a good thing for us, right? Now, let's see what our Fell is first. Come on. We do get the perma-scaling Fell, so that's good. The next thing we really want here, ideally, is some sort of, you know, other unit that benefits from shifting, right? So Battle Dancer or one of the other, I think they're all called Dancer units. One of the ones that from the Banish here that gets some sort of ability for shifting as well. That's the goal. That's what we're looking for. I wouldn't hate going to the Merchant the Merchant of Steel, though, and getting endless on one of these fledgling imps. It would also be, I think, useful for us today. We'll see what's going on up here. Now, this is kind of a weird spot to be in. The Shattered Halo early, I think, is kind of bad. I think rare cards are oftentimes very powerful, but very specific. Right? If you see them early, they can cause issues for you, I think, right? Whereas common cards are maybe less specific, but just more generically useful. So I don't think I want the Shattered Halo here. Sinner Salve is fine. I like being able to play our Vengeful Shards for free here. So that seems like a good spot to be in to begin with. Now, -1 energy per turn. It shouldn't be a huge issue because we do have the Sinner Salve to play Vengeful Shards. We're not going to just take random damage. I think we can do this. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see here. Now, we're definitely going to play Rail Beater and Fell together, probably up top floor. Give us as much time as possible to have them shifting to scale up Fell here. Then we'll play the Stewards around here. Pretty normal play pattern here so far. Torch, the backliner here, and I'd love to get the Warbler down, but we hopefully just shouldn't need it. So let's begin the Enshifting up here. Right? Now, what do we want more? I mean, permanent Valor is better than permanent Slays. Just in the literal sense, so we'll do this like so, I believe. Right? And then move you on up here, give you another Slay, kill the backliner there for sure. And this is a good start so far. Now, we're not dying to the spikes up here, are we? No, we are not. Which is good. We're losing a Slay this way, but we're preventing some damage coming in, so I think I want to do it like that. That's fine. That's fine for now. We killed the spike guy up front there, too, which is nice. And I don't know if we win the Relentless for sure here. It's pretty close, I think, though. I like this shift into Fledgling Imp here, I think. That looks pretty good. Although we missed the Slay on Fell again, tragically, but... Do you in front? Ooh, not lethal here, huh? What about we get a Warbler in the mix? Put like a Warbler, probably in front of Fel, I would imagine. There we go. There we go. Now, hopefully Fel's getting the Slay. I don't know who's getting it, but hopefully it's Fel killing here. Okay, there we go. Very good, Fel. Very good. It's a little spooky there, but not a bad first round. Liquid Courage is really nice, but it does come with the Calcified Ember. This is more movement for Fel. That is a good thing for us. It's a little bit pricey movement, but it is good. And I don't think we want Calcified Ember for a fledgling. We already have 2 of them. Should be fine. Should be fine there, hopefully now. What about this? What are we doing here? I don't hate Endless on Fledgling Imp. I don't hate some durability on Rail Beater here either. Maybe like a Titan Knight or something like that, plus health. Make it more of a tanking unit for the early game. I don't think it's super important, and I think we have enough to get from the spell shop that we can go right side here. Maybe we find holdover or even just intrinsic on a Just Cause would be nice here. So then we come over here, take a peek. Smolder Stone is not good here. I was going to say if we had an Eternal Stone on Selfless Sacrifice first, that'd be cool, but we don't have that. I'm not loving that. Let's see what's in our Banish banner before making any decisions here. I don't hate Sword Maiden. One of the things we definitely want here is some sort of equipment for Fel to make it easier for her to gain slays. I think Sword Maiden's fine. And then I think we just reroll this, try to find a holdover or intrinsic, right? We get double sack and spell chain, which is also not bad, but not what we're looking for really. I think we'll just do this into this here. That seems okay with me for now. And we'll just move on to the next fight. Ooh, Spikes is a little bit spooky. I think we don't take the card draw here, or the negative card draw here, I should say. But I think we're gonna need to really stack up buffs as much as possible here. We maybe want to play. We might want to play bottom floor here too, because this guy does resolve for more spikes as he moves up. Although we're stacking more Valor, I think the Valor stacking is actually better. We're gonna play this again. Sword Maiden is kind of just worse. I mean, Sword Maiden can go behind a Shield Steward here, so it's not worse, but let's play it out like so here. Okay, move. Pass turn. Okay, we get a Warbler in the mix, which is nice. Well, these guys are all dying. If we do this, we get a 10 damage hit onto the Slaven Knight first. Which I think is okay. I would love what's his name to be in front here. The Rail Beater to be in front so we can get the lethal on Slaven Knight. Which we can do. So that's nice. That's good. And then I guess just plink down the backliner here. And then just kill you too. No reason not to, basically. Okay. Definitely gotta do some work on these guys as well over here. Dude, does Fel just kill? If we torch, actually, Fel does kill here, which is pretty funny. Right? And I do want Fel getting as many slays as possible, so we'll do this. And then we'll kill this guy next turn, don't worry. For sure. Trust. Okay. There we go, that's very good. We do want Fel to be behind Rail Beater here, I believe. And I guess we can play an Imp here for a little bit more damage onto the Legion. It seems fine. Now, how are we looking here, folks? How are we looking on this? Okay, you know what? That sounds perfect to me, dog. Fel surviving to get the Slay. Big. Oh, I should have, hold on. I forgot about the shifting permascaling as well, which is better than the Slay permascaling. Okay, I'm getting a little too caught up in it here, I suppose. Windblade is worth the Ember here because that's a lot of value for shifting, which we want to do a lot in this run anyway. I think Ritual also pretty good here. Taking a lot of calcified Embers, unfortunately, but I think it'll hopefully be worth it. Now, none of our unit banners really cared, or that none of them are really that important here because we really just mostly are focusing on scaling Fel right now, right? That's the big plan today. So the Steel Shop is not that big. We could get a better banner unit though for Fel still though, and the Merchant of Arms could be good too. We got the the wind blade, but there's other things we can get equipment-wise that'd be good here too. I think I'm gonna go left side though. I think we can find a better unit to go alongside Fel here from the Banished Banner. Hopefully, we'll see. Dualism, not bad on Rail Beater, I gotta say. Might consider just keeping Rail Beater around then, depending on what this is. Host Guard. Host Guard, I don't know, man. I saw this guy at first, and then I realized that you can use him to overstack, which is useful. So I think I'm gonna play him, but I don't think I love him too much. He's a weird one for sure. I'm gonna take the Host Guard. I'm gonna put Dualism on Rail Beater because this is pretty cool. Oop, hold on, sorry. That seems very strong to me. And let's see what the Alcove has for us as well. Ooh, okay. Hello, Balatro. So I've learned recently that I don't know why I never noticed this, but this is specifically non-champion units don't get the buff from Gross Michael. And then Cavendish also does not get the buff. So this is not that good for us. It's fine, but it's not amazing, right? Now, this is outside of combat. So when we purge these embers, it's not giving us money. I've also just realized that we have Sinner Sal, so taking these embers wasn't that big of a deal. It's obviously still -1 card draw the turn you do draw them, but it's not that huge of an issue. How many consume cards do I have in here? I think just one, right? Just the Selfless Sacrifice, whatever it's called. Selfless Charge. What are you? They're here. This one, right? This one we only have. It's our only consume cards. So it doesn't seem that good here. I think I still take Canio. I think getting a bunch of free purchase here effectively will be pretty powerful. So let's take that. Let's come up to Archeon here. And this is pushback, which shouldn't be too big of an issue for us, hopefully. So we're gonna do Fel and Rail Beater up here, and then Host Guard down here. Right? Get this out of here. And I like doing Selfless into Chump Block with a Fledgling Imp here. That looks pretty good to me. You get the initial Valor stacks on Fel. So, hooray. And then, ooh, okay. More shifting, very good. Vengeful Shard, Ritual here seems pretty easy as well. Right? And we can move you up top here, which will trigger a shift, as you can see. Which is pretty neat. But you might as well wait till next turn to do the damage that you do. Well, maybe that doesn't matter. I don't know. Let's wait on it. Right, so you're coming up here. I'll put this here. And then we shift you up. And shift you in front. You lose a little bit of health, but not too much. But you get like 2 slays, which is nice here. Right? And then I think we just... do I just kill the backliner? I don't think we have to kill the backliner. We can maybe even just... No, because you're not killing this in a single hit. This guy's too strong. So let's do this. Let's just kill the backliner there. Be safe about it. This guy, the enhanced sap encanters, if you didn't know, they give extra sap to your champion unit, which can be a real fucking issue sometimes. I think we can do this here. It's giving Fel. I think yes. Oh no, we're not getting a slay even actually on Fel, but it's giving the shift, which is still more valuable. We'll do that. Play this here. We overstacking the Host Guard doesn't mean we can't play the Warbler. I'm now realizing. Which is maybe a mistake. I'm not quite sure about that. Yeah, we're doing really well here. Fel's gonna probably get a double slay. Although we could shift you again. And you still get the double slay actually if you're in front here. So let's do that. Let's shift you up. Kill the backliner here. I don't know. Torch one of these guys. Doesn't matter too much, I don't think. Okay. Fel is very big. Fel is very, very big. We can Heavenly Slam again here if we need to. I think we if we do it here, it steals a kill from Fel. We can do it next turn. And it's fine. Yeah, I think we just do it next turn. Okay. We do this. Slam up here. We get the sap out. This is still Fel getting the kill, which seems good to me. And just double torch here. Okay. And then, well, we could try to do the math here to see when Fel gets the kill. I'll just play the ritual and just hope that it's more likely we get the kill on Fel here. Fel's doing, you know, the bulk of the damage today. There we go. It was close. We almost whiffed it, but Fel gets the slay again there. Very good. And interesting choice here. Death Metal Hymnus. Obviously, it's like more multi-strike support, which is pretty cool. But I think I really just like Blood-Soaked Arena. I feel like this is sort of like the best defense is a good offense here. Ooh, Demonic Fledgling is a unit that does benefit from a shift here. I can see us taking the Impling here, taking a size upgrade here, and then turn 1 deployment is like, it's like Fel, Rail Beater, Sword Maiden thrown away somewhere to get the Windblade onto Fel right away, and then we just later on overstack Host Garden later. That makes sense to me, at least here. I think we can play this and it looks pretty decent to me. All right, so take a size upgrade here so we can put them all together. And then, well, here we have no Steel Shop. I think I want to go left side and make some money here. The Pyre health, we don't need it. We're doing great on Pyre health. This is fine. So give me some money. Ooh. Okay. Some cool. I like Intrinsic on the Ritual Battle just to give Fel a quick shot of damage. That makes sense to me. Let's keep upgrading the Unchained as well here. All right. We're a little low on shift stacks, I would say. We've maybe done not the best job of that. I don't know. Oh, we could also go Intrinsic, and then Spell Chain it. I don't hate that either. Yeah, kind of like that. I think the way I see this here, I think I see this, right? Oh, you know what I like too, though? I do like Smolder Stone on the Ritual. Like Smolder Stone. And actually, here's what we do. Smolder Stone Ritual. And then we just wait to see an Eternal Stone later. And then we just do this. That looks good to me. That looks solid to me here. And then we go to the Armory. We already have the what's it called? The, why am I forgetting the name of it now? The Arena thingy. Yeah, Blood-Soaked Arena. So I don't think we want the Fight Club. Zephyr is interesting. We don't have quite enough shift abilities, I think, to make this worth it. And it is a little tricky. I've had times where the Zephyr has like caused issues for me, basically. I think let's take the guaranteed value of the slaying for Valor stacks here, folks. Titan Skin 4. These enemies are pretty squishy. This shouldn't be a big issue. I think this is a pretty free pickup here. Okay. So the rollout is Fel. You go here. You can go here too, buddy. And then we play Sword Maiden. Sword Maiden gets a Windblade onto Fel. It should be pretty good for us. And we just shift these guys over and over again. I guess in theory, the plan here is when we're in danger. Also, I can play this, but I just want to get Warbler on the floor, I think. When we're in danger, we can move Rail Beater to the front, and then melee this will help us also kill things. I think that makes sense. Now, Torch here, tragically, doesn't do anything. They have too much Titan Skin, folks. Okay, Host Guard can come in here now. We lose actually we do lose, you know what? Honestly I don't think he's that useful here, and we do lose a Just Cause if we choose to play him here. I just don't think we need him. We play the Imp behind just to get out of our deck, I think, here. And then anything else? No, again, Torch doesn't do anything here. Tragic. Ritual gives us a lot of damage. We're only killing you, and then you're hitting Fel, but we have enough armor to not care from Valor. That's fine. I'll throw you guys away too, I think, here as well. Okay. And then this doesn't change anything here. We're still getting lethal, I think, right? No damage dealt to us. I forgot we have quick as well, so yeah. That's an element of this as well. Okay. Play these. Oh, there's my blood-soaked arena. Okay. You guys are leaking back here? That's a little annoying. Play you here. Tragically, the Titan skin, apparently relevant. Could have picked one of these guys off. Okay. How we doing this turn though? That looks way better for us. Okay. So let's start shifting. Now the Warbler is getting his ass killed here because of the corruption that he has, which is unfortunate. Not much you can do about that one, I guess, folks. And we're still leaking one. Damn, dude. Well, actually, what if we get the big man in here? Hold on. If we don't play that last shift and we get the big man to Heavenly Slam, he might cause Fel to get a lethal here, then the rest of the backline kind of just plows through. Well, let's see how that looks. Let me play you here. Play you up here. And then Fel comes in front, and then, yeah, we're killing the whole line. Very good, very good. Now, we are losing quick on Warbler, which is annoying, but we should be okay, I think. Probably. Well, that's good, too. Okay. Do this into... This will play the Selfless Act. It shouldn't matter too much here, I think. And then... We can't kill the backline at all here. Now, we'll just scope this out here, because here's the thing. Incanting does give us more corruption. So if we do this into this, we still win, so I think we'll just play it like that, and then we'll see how the chips fall here. Fel probably still getting the lethal on the corruptor, but we won't know until we, play it. It is Fel getting the lethal. Okay, very good, very good. A little bit of damage taken out of the Pyre, unfortunately. Nothing too crazy, though. And I think I will take Liquid Courage here. Inferno's kind of interesting. But I think I'll choose no thank you on that for now. We'll see. Maybe that's wrong. And then what am I doing here? I would like to get Purges because we have Canio. So the Vortex is a ton of extra money. And I don't think the Magic Shop has too much for us anymore. There's a couple of upgrades we could get, but I think I want to go over here. Like, again, this is very nice. Steward's out here for a bunch of extra money is cool. Right? Oh, we don't need the Blood-Soaked Arena. That's kind of pointless. I would love to maybe combine something with Windblade here. I don't know what, but something could be good. Let's reroll these, see what we get. Shield of Winge, pretty good on someone like Host Guard. He's got just a high base HP number to begin with, right? But then the problem is that gets drawn by Sword Maiden sometimes, which is not very good. I actually learned recently that Void Armaments does extinguish your champion. I didn't realize this, but it purges your champion from your deck. I didn't know that. But I've been informed that is the only way to remove your champion from your deck in this game, which is, I think, not good for us. I don't believe we want to do that. And I don't think it's worth the risk, because I could definitely see us losing Fel on one of these fights at some point. So no thank you on that. You know what? I don't hate making Blood-Soaked Arena deployable here, though. We do need to get an energy upgrade in order to play our whole deployment then, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. And what do we want to do here, duplication-wise? I don't hate duping something like maybe just the intrinsic Just Cause, basically. That looks pretty good to me. Okay. Dupe that. We get more scaling now. None of us enemies get multi-strike. I think we're gonna kill them with quick anyway most times, so I don't think that's too big of an issue. I think we also can just tank the multi-strike as well here. So I think that's fine for us. What I'm worried about is these guys in the back here leaking through. That's more my concern than anything here. Okay, I think I think it's just no Rail Beater for now either. Let me just do it like this for the time being. And these guys just start dancing. That looks pretty good. We'll play Shield Steward anywhere. It doesn't really matter too much. Right? And then... Oh, we get a Warbler on the big floor. That's good. Play this. I guess we'll do this here as well. Get an extra shift in. Give the Fledgling some armor and some damage shield here. That's fine. Yeah, how's Fel looking up top there? Well, there's some issues here, folks, I gotta say. I think I want to get the Warbler and the Fledgling Imp back here to kill these backliners for us. So we do this into this here. And the Collector apparently still lives, unfortunately, but at least this, you know, hits through the reanimating guys. Now this wave is going to be problematic for us, I'm now realizing. This wave is going to cause some serious issues. Although we can Host Guard in and kill... We also can play Rail Beater too. Oh, we can't fit Rail Beater though. Shit, never mind. Okay, so let's do a couple lines here. Let's try this. Heavenly Slam coming in here. And then... Yeah, that wipes out the whole floor. Okay, I think, you know what? I think I'll choose wiping out the whole floor here. I think that's pretty good for us today. Very good. Now, tragically, Rail Beater can't do much here. Although he can put some melee weakness on these couple of frontliners coming in here, which is fine. Pretty okay with that. And I guess we might as well just chump with a Fledgling Imp here too, right? That seems acceptable. Okay. And then we get a lot of sap here for this, but I think it's fine to have these guys dance around a bit. I think that's okay. And then play you down here. And I guess maybe somehow this matters. I don't think it does, but maybe it does. Okay. Another big sapper coming up top here. Let's see how it looks if we just go all in here on draining. We're still killing the whole floor, I guess. Seems fine by me. And I guess, you know what, also give you some liquid courage too, buddy. Oh, hold on, wait, nope, the liquid courage was too much. That was too much. That stopped the guy in the back from dying there. Hold on. Abandon ship. Okay. So, you do these still. We could also Heavenly Slam here to get another shift in. We can just do that next turn as well, though, at this point. No reason to do it now versus later. Okay. Guess I could have played that on the Rail Beater. It shouldn't matter too much, I don't think, here. Ooh, no shifting. Damn, man. It's fucked up. Okay, play this here, too. Torch you for fun to peel off some Titan skin. Okay. Another successful slay for Fel as well here. Very nice. And yeah, not a very tough curse. Tome of the Lost Path is pretty good here. Getting someone flight's pretty good. Right, but Punk Shredder also very good for this build. I think I'll take the Punk Shredder, actually. Giving Fel... Hey, listen. Giving Fel Trample. She should get more slays. That's the theory, right? We'll see how it plays out. And this is, you know what? This is another movement spell. I'll take that here. That looks pretty good. Now, I do think... First off, I would like some Pyre health. We're a little bit low. And I think we can get some generic bulk upgrades for these guys, like some maybe a health upgrade on Rail Beater, or probably actually on Host Guard. But things like that should be pretty good here. We'll come over this side. Come to the Merchant of Steel. Second Dualism. Not bad on Demonic Fledgling. Right? Not a terrible pick here. You know, I think I will take it. I think I'll take it. Why not? He might be useful at some point. Large Stone, I think, is fine on the Host Guard as well, because we're always playing him on like a separate floor and moving him up anyway. So that's fine. Use a bit of extra bulk too, which I don't hate. And then Smidge Stone, make him tiny. No, we don't want to make him tiny, I don't think. Let me think here. And also let me go do what's in the armor here, I suppose, as well. Ooh, Everlasting Light's a pretty good equipment. I think I like that more than Windblade, because it gives Valor to the entire floor, and the floor is going to be pretty overstacked here, as you've maybe noticed. So Everlasting Light, pretty good. I'll take that. I'm okay with either getting hit off of... I want them both in deck. I'm okay with either getting hit off of Sword Maiden. That's not the issue. I just want one of the two of them, I think, here. Right? And then we can make an Imp Endless. That doesn't seem very good to me here. I'm going to put the HP on, like Punk Shredder, I think. That seems fine. And then I can make a Warbler Endless. But the problem is we're overstacking the floor, so if Warbler ever dies, we're not going to be able to replay them. But I don't think we do that. Who's our... I should do a better job of this. I'm just, like, for the first time thinking, who's our Seraph here? And we do have an issue fighting against the waves where we're getting silenced, because that'll silence our Trample and Quicken chance. But ideally, Fel should just have enough Valor to tank through the damage of those waves. Right? So I think we'll be okay for them. It could be a problem, though. It could be an issue. And I think in those ways, we will just have someone move in front and chump instead, is hopefully the goal there. I actually don't hate the idea of giving Host Guard Endless, because then when he dies, we can just replay him bottom floor and have him slam again up to top floor or whatever. The problem is that that's just too expensive, I think. Both in money and also in, like, the sense that, like, it's too expensive to play, like, the energy of it. I think we should do some removals here, because, again, they're kind of free with Canio here. It's actually profit for the first couple of these, right? Let me get these Train Stewards out of here. Torches is maybe next, because Torches are also pretty worthless right now for us. And what is our current Kale? The Lifesteal Kale, as we should be able to handle this. Assuming we get quick, especially. We don't care about the damage buffs at all here. But I think Fel is just going to be too bulky with the Valor. Let's see what a Sword Maiden gives us here. Everlasting Light, huh? Just to be safe, I'm going to put Demonic Fledgling in front here, too, because I know that... If you didn't know this, by the way, floating bosses, they always start their first turn on the topmost occupied floor. So we will always have, you know, in this setup here, Kale will always show up here for the first round. Right? They're hitting for 22, so Fel can just chump the first hit, no problem, basically. We also can have a Fledgling Imp chump this, too. And we can get a Warbler down here, although I think I'd rather just play Ritual over Fledgling Imp. I think that's kind of just better for us. Okay. Punk Shredder in here, too, is also lovely. We'll get this shift here like so. I believe Fel will just trample through this entire floor now. Yeah. And we can... Oh, hold on. Actually, I'm gonna no, this is fine. Fel's still trampling the whole floor. And we can do this and chump block the Kale hit, which is nice too. Very lovely, very lovely. Okay, keep playing our... I guess we'll put the Windblade on you now, little guy. And that makes the most sense for us here. Yeah, we are just completely clobbering these floors now. And we have no movement this turn. We can play Fledgling Imp to tank the hit from Kale again and preserve our damage. Not that it matters too much. And I guess I'll just play Rail Beater to get it out of our deck. And same with the Warbler here, just to get him out of the draw pile. and let's see. Get a lot of shifts here. Move you up front. Now, an important thing about this here, right? We're playing Pyre of Savagery specifically to see how it works with Fel. I don't know how impactful it's been, and I should have been looking more closely this run to see how much damage it was giving us, especially in like the mid game. Because at this point we have so much Valor on Fel that it shouldn't be a big issue as far as how much damage she's doing. If we get the Warbler and Shredder down, we're gonna win every fight basically from this point on. That's not in contention here. That's a given, right? The question is, I suppose, do I even want to play the host card? I'd rather just keep shifting, honestly. The question is more so, like how good was the damage from Pyre of Savagery, right? Especially especially in the early to mid game. Was it helping us, in ways we wouldn't have had otherwise? Like, I don't know. And we almost killed you. Damn. My guess is actually maybe it probably wasn't that useful. Again, we're playing it to see how it does. My suspicion is that we don't need it that badly. This is stealing some slays off of Fel. It's stealing 4 attack off of Fel. Is 1 Valor with 4 attack? I think no. I think actually 4 attack is better here. Let's go back. Let's redo. So we'll just do 2 shifts then. And then, you know what we can do? We can play the Warbler. We can have the Warbler shift up here. And then free Valor, which is nice too, but it's more so that, Fel is the one getting all the kills still. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then torch you for funsies. And then shift you. And then we do this into this here. March of Shields. Keep torching you for fun. And this man has been given a lot of attack and a lot of lifesteal, but he does die in a single hit here from Fel, unfortunately. Okay. He's gaining Fel. She's gaining big stacks here. We do have a lot of armor by virtue of just how much Valor we have. So, this is Rage, not Valor. I mix this up with Reinforce. Shoot. Let me think here. Cursed Twin Blade, huh? I think I just prefer the Everlasting Light. Maybe that's dumb. I don't know. And you know what? I don't know what Fel's base stats are, but it looks like she's got like plus 50 attack from Pyre of Savagery here. Maybe that's not nothing. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna skip this. I think I don't want the Twin Blade. I guess I say Twin Blade's fine on someone like Demonic Fledgling in the late game. I see that maybe being useful. Maybe I should give that more thought. I don't know. I want to get full Pyre health here, so I'm gonna go right side. You also get more money from Canio here, which is nice too. And I think at this point the fledglings are pretty worthless. So are torches too. And you know what? Implings we can just play and get them out of our deck actually. So you know what? Let's actually get rid of the torches. The torches are doing nothing for us at this point. Let's get rid of those. Come on over here. We do get to do the Eternal Stone line on Selfless Sacrifice here because we have a guaranteed reroll to see Smolder Stone here. Fun fact, if you didn't know this, this slot in the shop and this slot in the shop are very consistent here. This is always either Surge Stone or I think it's Power Stone. Whichever one is plus 10 versus plus 20 and consume, right? This one is always either Ember Stone, which is -1 cost, or Smolder Stone, -2 cost at consume. So if you see an Eternal Stone here, but you don't see the Smolder Stone, if you re-roll, you'll always see a Smolder Stone in this slot in the shop here. So if we go here, for example, right, come to this. And then what do I want to do with Ember Stone? Maybe just do... I don't hate intrinsicing the March of Shields either for another movement spell. So you do that. Oh, let's lower you down to 0. Ritual Battle, that's fine. Right, you do that, re-roll. You get a Smolder Stone. Now, if you don't know why Eternal Stone is so useful with Smolder Stone here, the Eternal Stone overwrites the consume being added by the Smolder Stone. right? Now we have permanently a zero-costed selfless sacrifice there, which I think is neat. I don't want permafrost here. It doesn't seem that useful to me. And we get Unchained the Valor, or Unchained Fell here. We've reached the Valor requirement, so he's gonna have, you know, three attacks here. With Trample and Quick, that should be enough to hopefully wipe out every floor. Right? Do I want a permafrost? Anything? I don't really think so, man. Yeah, we can remove some more cards actually while we're here. Let's get rid of a torch. Let's get rid of another torch. It's pretty free because it's not literally free, but it's pretty free because we have Cania, which is arguably maybe the strongest of the Blotro Jokers. Honestly, it's given us a ton of money basically this run. It's an absolute shit ton of money. This is the way I see this here. This is a free slay for Fel. Now what I'm worried about is here is these first couple waves. I'm pretty sure we can take this, man. It's not that much damage early on. Let me just go Blood-Soaked Arena, Fel, Fledgling, play you. I like this being here, I think, on you instead. And worst case scenario, we can just play the Rail Beater here and have it tank for us. Okay. So, first off, I think we're gonna have a Fledgling in here too, right? I think Fel will just one-shot the Prayer Stone here. It looks like. Yeah, let's shift these guys back and forth a billion times real quick, right? First off, get these guys going back and forth. Do this, do this. Now with this here, we already have lethal, which is nice, I suppose. But then I think we can do. Oh, you know what I just realized here? Rail Beater being here means we can only fit one of our Warblers on this floor. That's maybe a problem. If I do this, it causes problems. I'm just gonna do, I think, this and then play this here and have it chump for us. That seems correct to me. Okay, now these sweepers would be an issue if we didn't have the Warbler here to clean up quickly. Right, so now we're looking pretty okay. Guess we'll play you into this here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. And then a Sword Maiden, I think, is going to lose the 1v1 here, tragically. I got rid of all my torches. No. No, you fucking asshole. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Not much to do here other than move you forward, I guess, and then play a Host Guard here and have you slam down to trigger another shift. Right? Yeah, Puncture doesn't fit in. Yeah, I think Rail Beater is just kind of a bait now for us. It was good here. It was good here, actually. But I think it taking up space is going to cause problems for us. So we will consider probably abandoning this man soon. Okay, let's get these guys shifting back and forth again here. This doesn't steal any slay, so let's play this like so. Ooh, tough floor, man. Tough floor. Yeah, these guys are doing some nasty work here. We are losing our quick here, which shouldn't be too big of an issue. We'll survive it. I think I need to torch you, by the way. But I can potentially torch you. You don't even make it to Pyre. We get to Relentless before that. Never mind. I'll play you up here, buddy. Have a great time. Second Warbler, Grassy Knoll. Shift up here. Look at these freaks go at it, man. They're having a great time. Okay. Now we get the Relentless, and we should hopefully win Relentless here, right? This guy is weakest on bottom floor, so it makes sense. Have these guys continue to shift a bit. And there we go. GG. He doesn't make it. And Fel gets the slay. Once again, very nice. And you want a second Punk Shredder for redundancy? I don't think so. It's worth considering, but I don't think we need it, hopefully. Though maybe that is wrong. We can play the Calcified Ember for free, so I think I like having March's Shields for more movement. Seems fine to me, and I don't think we need unit upgrades anymore, right? Our units are not important because this is the Fel show, right? Fel is the one killing everyone today, so it feels like we don't really need, you know, the unit upgrades here. It's a lot of money, both the Forgotten Moon and then the Unstable Vortex here, right? We get a ton of extra money, but I think I just want to go right side, find some spell upgrades, maybe find maybe dupe an important card, right? That seems valuable to me. Let's see what the shops have. Not much there. Let's see what the Trinket shop has as well. I mean, Consume Crowns is just bonus damage on Fel. Sure, it's not much, but it is something. And then Ashes of the Fallen, not really for us here. We don't have many summons. We have the 2 Fledglings who we're barely using. Ooh, I do like Unbroken Horn. Also, Purified Soul Shard is not terrible here either, because the Warblers have, you know, a couple. Actually, we'll take both of these. We got some stuff happening here, folks, that I like about this decision. And then we'll take a cost down on something. Surely something here can be have its cost reduced, right? I guess a Just Cause is fine. And reroll. Ooh, okay, hold on. I guess just hold over you for more movement? I don't know. A lot going on here. Okay, let me... What are our well dupes as well? A lot going on here. Sorry, hold on. Hold on. I'm sure you can get a size upgrade too instead of the energy upgrade from the boss now. Obviously, you know, we didn't know we'd see these, but fun interaction, people. Couple things to keep in mind. Purified Soul. Keep in mind that units without cost during deployment are now, have their cost reduced then as well, right? In addition, one thing that I learned recently is that Unbroken Horn does work with the energy you get in deployment. So we're gonna have infinite energy basically. We don't have a payoff for it really at this point, but we do have infinite money. Also at this point, probably just want to remove a Fledgling Imp here as well. Get that out of here. You can come in here. Then just make one of these intrinsic. We don't need to hold over anything at this point. Well, you know, actually, I'll make the Liquid Courage intrinsic. Getting damage shield on turn 1 could be useful depending on, you know, the boss trying to you know, kill us in theory. I don't hate that. And then what to dupe? What to dupe here, man? Probably one of our intrinsic spells. We might guess here for a stronger turn 1. At this point, since we already have Fel super scaled up, I think I just like actually putting the Liquid Courage on her twice on turn 1. That makes more sense to me, at least. Okay. Let's do that. Take our trial. Now, Fel getting sat for 10. It's not nothing, but it shouldn't be a big deal. If I remember correctly, I think we're pretty safe to play top floor this fight. I don't think it's a huge issue to go all the way up here. And like we learned last time, if we play a real beater, we don't have room for both of our boys. So I think instead we do something like this here on the rollout. Play this here, and then tragically no Host Guard. Okay, Warbler comes down. We can play you down here too. Play this out of our hand. Might as well just put the Warbler here as well. No harm. Now we already can just save Fel here with a March of Shields in theory. This we'll do this. Like so. We're gonna play a million shifts. This is the ephemeral version. I want Fel to get her armor stacks here. Let me think. Fuck it. Scaling. He can take the hit, it's fine. So these guys here, the Deafening Heralds, are a little annoying because they silence units, which silences, I believe, the Warbler abilities, right? The Hymnus abilities, I should say. Right, the Warbler and those guys will be kind of hard countered by this. Now, ultimately, it shouldn't matter. I'm pretty sure. But it is something to think about at the very least, right? Play you down here. Get rid of you. I think we'll just be tanking it to kind of just, you know, tank it, right? At first, you might be a little bit worried here, or maybe you're not. I don't know. We are just gonna have host guard silence right now. Shit. Okay, well, whatever. This is still fine. This is still handling it, not without too much issue. And then I will just pass turn. No point in torching. And my plan was to have host guard go up there, but he was getting silenced that turn. Pretty rude. Play you here. Get you in here. Get you in here. Although again, you're silenced. So you guys, yeah, you don't have quick or anything tragic. We do this. We can do this for the shift, I suppose. I do just want Fel to get her armor though, is the main thing here. You know, we can do it next turn. Oh, you're dying. We can't do it next turn. Never mind. We'll just do this. We'll just move you up now then. At least you shift then. Oh no, you don't shift because you're getting silenced again. Okay, whatever. And this is fine. And then on turns where we're not getting silenced here, as you can see, there's no man here being a bastard. This will be pretty easy to handle. I'll just put the... I'll just do this again. There we go. Very good. It's going according to plan here, basically, folks. I don't know. I guess we can't even torch you. Oh, this is the Titan skin one. Oh, he's doing both of them. No, they just have Titan skin. Who's giving you Titan skin? Is it this guy? Enchant. He's enchanted to give everyone Titan skin. Okay. Bastard. I didn't know that the enhanced Bastion guys here had the enchantment for Titan skin. That's good to know. I know that they themselves have Titan skin. I didn't realize they were also giving it to everyone. Very interesting. So we're being silenced this turn. I guess we can just still play our spells for the benefit they give us, right? We don't get any shift bonuses there. Oh, we did leak a guy though. Damn, hold on, wait a second, that's an issue. I didn't realize we were leaking it because we didn't have trample. Oh shit. That's kind of a problem, folks. I mean, I think we have enough Pyre health, so I wasn't paying attention to that. Oh, I could have maybe... could I have Heaven Slam there? Maybe I could have somehow Heaven Slammed and gotten, like, more value or something. I don't know. I was just autopiloting. I didn't think we had any issues. I wasn't looking at the actual, you know, kill count or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Well... No one's surviving this floor, so that's good at least. You know, I was probably not supposed to play as many saps as I did. There's probably like a certain break point that I missed because Fel was getting a little bit sapped up from the curses. Okay, well it should hopefully be fine. We got a little bit of a clock here. We got a little bit of a clock versus versus the Divinity now, but or not the Divinity, the Titans. We're getting silence here. We're not. Okay, let's get our shifts in then. Is getting all the slays here better than the Valor? Oh, we can do. Hold on. Listen to this. There we go. We have 20 energy, nothing to spend it on. Tragically, maybe you know, maybe buying these relics is pointless. Maybe I should just pay for more removals. Honestly, maybe that was the correct thing to do here. Okay. We took 43 damage for free. Well, you know, I'm realizing too. I'm pretty sure on that turn where I let that guy leak, I did just play a bunch of spells as well. And then the incant guy was on there, so I probably just took way more bonus damage than I needed to. Yeah, that's a big oof. I think we should be fine here still, probably, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We can avoid at least like the first set of hits from Savagery here, I believe. So we're gonna play these here, and then we're gonna go like Rail Beater here, and Sword Maiden also here to tank a hit for free. Play that here, pass turn, right? And we can keep you alive here, Fel, without too much issue. By giving you some, you know, defense. Right, there we go. Let's get our stacks in here. And we'll leave you in the front, buddy. We don't need a super hyper scale here. I'll just play this like so. I'm gonna put Host Guard up top here to tank for when Savagery comes up here for the first cycle as well. That should be pretty good, I think. Right. Now, Rail Beater should be hopefully surviving. Yes, Rail Beater survives this. Now, what sucks is I'm noticing these guys are getting through a bit here. I'm probably going to have to put Fel in the back and have the Demonic Bludgeoning and the Warbler hit these idiots in the front here. I might need one of my Warblers to chump, actually, as well. Okay. I guess first things first, I'm going to play the Pyre Light, right? I think if I'm looking at this correctly, right, we can do, like, this into this, into a chump here. Oh, no, that's still causing problems, I think. Oh, no, you're living here. Okay, we're good. Everything's good, right? The Hymnist is only dying to, I believe, the Entropy attack now, because I think it's like hit, kill. Okay, we're good there. Okay, hooray. And then I guess I put this here actually. A little bit less damage up top. And then torch you. Okay. This is gonna be quite the race though. But I think we can do this, hopefully. Okay, we get the trampoline here now too, so the waves are handled. We have no trouble with the waves now, basically. Although I do need an imp to chump here because we didn't draw any movement this turn. It's kind of funny that that's how that works out. We'll play this. Okay. So Falcon tank here, I'm not too worried. We also can, well, guess we just do this here. We can move you down here as well. You're dying to your own corruption, but that's fine. Doesn't really matter too much. It's gonna be close, folks. It's gonna be close. We're gonna take 5, 10, 3, 6. Is it a draw? This might be a draw. Is that even possible? What happens if we draw? Hold on. Oh no, he attacks first. I think it's actually... Oh, this might be a loss. Hold on, we might be losing this. Okay, so how's the math break down here, right? So it's... I need to wait for Savagery to come up again. So it's going to be 5 here. We go to 9. 5 here, we go to 1. Oh, but we have... No, I think we lose. I think we're actually losing this. We can replay it. I think actually if we play mid-floor, I think maybe we win then. I think the problem is we need to ramp up a little bit more basically. And kill Savagery this turn. Well, it would be next turn, I think, in theory. I don't know. Or maybe top floor then. Let's see how it plays out here. Let's just play it. I'm pretty sure we are losing this right now. We're losing it just barely, but I think we are. Okay, let's see how it plays. Keep doing this. Yeah, we are currently, I believe, losing. Because you go down to 1 HP, and you're at 1, but you're not dead yet. And I think Dominion goes. I mean, we can look here. I think Dominion goes before Savagery moves, right? Let's actually slow it down so we can see the order here, right? Yeah, Savage, you go first. Okay. It does say -609 here, but it doesn't say the X. Yeah, because we're losing the Pyre up here. Damn. But yeah, I think if we play like top floor instead there, I think we do win this. So let's rerun it here. So if we go Railbeater can just tank the first hit bottom floor on his own. Right, so that's fine. I think if we play top floor, we should just barely get lethal in time, basically. Just thinking. Guess we'll put Sword Maiden here. Put you guys up top. Play the arena, pass turn. Right, and then play the curse here, doesn't matter. Yeah, it's the same amount of tanking the resolves from Savagery this way. You know, maybe it's maybe possible that we can using Liquid Courage we can maybe tank 2 hits somehow here. Like 2 cycles of Savagery. I think it's unlikely though. No, it's actually like almost impossible, I think. Let's put the Host Guard here. Let's get our stacks up here. Maybe we you know what we can maybe do actually? We can maybe so we can tank the Savagery hit and then move Host Guard up the next turn, and then maybe I don't know how the timeline works, but maybe we can somehow get Host Guard to do double duty on tanking, basically, if that makes sense. We can have him, like, fly down again and tank another resolve trigger. That might be an option. If that's the case, I actually want to put the damage shields on you, then. That might be good for us. Sure, why not at this point? I don't know, man. We're trying stuff out. We're seeing what's working. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't work at all. Okay. Now, what's annoying about this line is that there are these curse guys still. They will be causing problems. I think ultimately that doesn't matter too much. we can just play the curses. Although that might cause us to kill Savagery too slowly. Still, I don't know. Okay, keep scaling up here. Just looking and thinking here. I guess killing one of you is probably nice. I don't know. Seems worthwhile. Huh, okay, so Trample guy comes up here. We play all these damn bells. Might as well just chump with Fledgling Imp, why not, right? Play our sap here too. Yeah, I think actually we can have Host Guard fly down here next turn. And maybe just tank an extra hit. Yeah, you know what? Actually, if this doesn't work, I have one more idea we can try out here. We can do the same line as the first run attempt, but then do this thing where we gave the Host Guard extra health, and instead of having him fly into the room that we're in and just die, we can maybe have him just block 2 separate Savagery attacks. That is in theory possible here, I think. He's almost bulky enough to do. He doesn't quite live though. He almost lives. Never mind. It's not a good line here, I guess. But maybe if we play around that, we can make it work. But for now, this goes here. I think this is not working because I think we're just getting too sapped and we're not going to have enough damage to kill Savagery when he gets to the top floor. Might as well move you up here too. Yeah, whatever. This is fine. Okay. How we looking, folks? How we looking here? I need to kill both of you guys next turn. I don't think it's... I mean, we're almost killing you this turn, so that's good. We're dying? Oh, because of all the curses in our hand. Duh. Okay, hold on. Hold on. You do this. It's going to be pretty close here, though, too, actually. Not quite, though, it looks like. Yeah, we're too short on damage. We're almost there, but just not quite. And then, yeah, he kills us next turn. Okay. Let's try... It's almost there. Let's try one. And this is all because I let that one guy leak in the previous fight, man. That's fucked. You know what I'm realizing too, actually? The Sword Maiden is not that important. Maybe I do just play the Host Guard here instead of the Sword Maiden, because the relic we get, the equipment we get from Fellas, actually, it's pretty important for the damage output, though. Yeah, I think we do this still. Put Chump here. Okay, Warbler can go in here too. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a second. Actually, wait. New idea. New idea. What if we don't care about Warbler, right? What if we just let Fel be tanky here and who cares about Quick? And we really just go all in on keeping Host Guard alive here at top floor, right? So we do like maybe even Host Guard, Warbler. We can give this to just tank a hit here to a damage shield, basically. Oh, hold on, that's not that good. Wait a second. 'Cause the issue here is that the corruption is taking off a damage shield stack, which is not good for us. Hold on. Let me think. Let me think. Oh, this is annoying. This is very annoying. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay. Here's my plan. He's going to get a little bit of corruption on him, but that'll be fine. We're going to play you. And we're going to give you the damage shield. Right? But then we're going to have, for now, Host Guard's tanking. And then later on, we're going to shift the Warbler in front of Savagery to tank a bunch of hits. Right? That's the plan there. Okay. I think this will hopefully work. Right? I can see this working, honestly. This seems correct to me here. Okay, Warbler in. Pick off one of these bozos. Floor's wiped, hooray. Vengeful Shard down. He's tanking a bunch of hits here. Let's give him some Valor. Let's give him some Valor, actually, here. To help mitigate the corruption damage. That may actually be significant. I wouldn't be shocked if it helped. And then we don't have a shift here. Oh, but we can chump with a fledgling, but you have trample anyway. Fuck, dude. That's annoying. That's so annoying. Okay, we have to, dude. That's tragic. Tragic draw order here. Oh, but you know what? Oh, you have exactly 22 health. It doesn't mean it means you don't get the trample down here, but maybe we just don't need it. You have exactly 22 health, so you come in here. Beautiful. This goes here for now. Chump with this. Is this somehow gonna get through this, man? I don't know. This seems kind of desperate to me more than anything. Okay. I never even used the Warbler, man. Guess I can just do this. Let's do this into this here to protect you. Play these down. I think it is actually working though, which is crazy to me. Okay, if I move you down. Oh, no, I need to actually tank up here instead. Yeah, this will work. This will work. Okay, how are we doing down here, folks? Not terribly. And can you guys shouldn't be a big issue. Okay, play Pyre late. So you're taking another hit. You're losing 2 more stacks here. This man comes up. I think Host Guard is pretty close to living this. Tag you. You know what I'm realizing? You know what I'm realizing the issue is now though? Entropy's taking like no damage this fight though, because of the no trampling on bottom floor. And you're not even living. God damn it. And we're not even fucking. He's not even fucking living it up there. All for naught, man. All for naught. Okay. New plan. New plan. I think it'll work this time. I promise. This time I promise it'll work. I think this is the sauce. The chump with the trample guy didn't work very well. I think ultimately we do this up here actually, and Host Guard goes in the middle floor. Right? I think this will work better. I think we have enough beef up top here to last. Play you here. Right, and we need to do Well, is armor better than the damage shield on Host Guard? I think it's an important question, because we're losing... No, it is good, because we're blocking the 20 hit here. Well, that is better here. Okay, we'll put that here. And then we'll come down here. Do these back and forth. Right? Play this, and... How's the math work out here for these guys, right? So, hit, corruption, you lose 5, you go down to 65 health. 45, and then corruption, more 5, so you lose 10, 35. I think I need to put one of these up here as well. But I think this will be good, probably. We're maximizing the damage shields this way to actually block hits and not the corruption damage. And I'm hoping this way we don't have to use what's his name? Well, I can chump here as well with the second Warbler. Yeah, let's do that. Second Warbler chump, get in here. That looks good to me. Does this matter either way? Is that like you getting your damage shields as well? Oh, you die from that. Never mind. That's bad. That's bad. Redo. You can chump up for another free hit up here. This looks more or less okay to me. We'll see. You guys putting this? Oh, you already have. I guess putting this on you, giving you some more valor. Oh, no, I just want to get the trample damage here when we play the other guy. Okay. Let's see. Okay, get you down here. Oh, we could chump a fledgling imp hint too in front of Host Guard this turn. That's also big. That is huge for us today, folks. Okay. Ooh, and we get selfless sacrifice here for my man. That could be big. Just give him everything you got, folks. I think he's gonna die still, but maybe he somehow lives here. We'll see what our draw is. And you're not even dead this turn? Fuck. Okay. Hold on. No, we can't keep you alive. You're dead still. Oh, what about this fucker up here? This guy, I didn't realize was still going to be alive up here as well. Does that do anything for us? Does him being alive matter? Can we, you know what we can do? Oh, actually, hold on, wait, oh. Wait a second, we can Heavenly Slam here. We can Heavenly Slam on floor. It brings you to 1. And then we take what? We take 8? Oh, maybe we can get it here. Hold on, wait a second. We Heavenly Slam. You go to 1. Right? And if we can just kill Entropy next time I think we get there? Hold on, wait a second. Is there a line here, folks? No, we're not getting the kill on you. It was all false hope. I just don't think we can get it, man. I think it's impossible. Play this like so. Yeah, you're both the 1, but again the Dominion attacks before the combat down here happens, man. We just don't have it. That's tough. Is there something I'm missing somehow here? I can't think of anything. I think we're just dead. I think we're just dead. Tragic. So, we're so close too, man. Here's what sucks too. We're so close to getting it. Ooh, wait a second. Ooh, I have an idea actually. Okay, hello, hi. Sorry, I'm back. I basically just gave up on the run there and I ended the recording. But then I looked at it more and I spent like the next like it would have been boring to watch. I spent like the next hour puzzling out like 8 billion different combinations to win this run, and I did actually find a line that wins this run. It's very stupid and it's dumb, but I was thinking about it and I was looking at it and I realized something. I was using, you know, demonic fledgling with Fel, right? I was like, oh, these two shifting back and forth, that's what we need here. But I realized we had something way stronger. We had Rail Beater applying melee weakness to the attack that Fel was doing. And if we could stack this up correctly, we could get damage fast enough to win the run. The secret here, and it's gonna be very dumb, right? The secret here is we do these guys top floor. We play Rail Beater actually in front here, right? We're gonna put Sword Maiden down bottom floor, right? We're gonna put this on you. Play the Bloodsoaked Barrier here too, and we're gonna put the Demonic Fledging here. We already know. I haven't even tried any variants playing the Host Guard first here, but we already know that if we play the Demonic Fledging here, the way the RNG settles out here, is that Host Guard is drawn in our first hand, right? So we'll play the Demonic Fledgling here, right, like so. And here is the secret, people. We come down here. Sword Maiden, we do this and give you the March of Shields. Tanks the Savagery hit, just barely survives, right? So that's one resolve blocked. We come up here. We put Host Guard behind Fledgling. Fledgling tanks the first hit here, right? Lovely for us. And then we come up here. Warbler comes in. Doesn't really matter too much, I guess. But he might be useful. Who knows? And we're gonna put this on the actually we're gonna put this on the Fiend here, right? So play our saps here. We do this, and the real secret here, the big move, folks, is wait, did I do this wrong? No, we're good. Sorry, we're good. Okay, yeah. The big secret here is actually letting the Rail Beater hit first. That way, Fel gets these melee weakness hits. We're doing a ton of damage to Entropy here the first round, right? So we do this. I've actually already played this all out before, and then I just restarted, so I know the line to win here, basically. Right? So we're going to do this. Now, Host Guard is tanking this hit, which is good, right? That's great. Now, I did this before. I don't think it matters too much where you play the Warbler here. But we continue, folks, to keep the Rail Beater in front. Now, the Rail Beater is taking a lot of damage with this line, which is unfortunate for us. And this doesn't matter too much. We'll just play this down here. Right? Rail Beater's taking a lot of damage. And the first issue I ran into with this line was, oh no, my Rail Beater is dying here. Right? If we look up top, Rail Beater's dying. We have no way to move or shift or anything, so he's facing lethal. We play the Shredder down here. And then, guess who comes in? Host Guard flies up, lives, which doesn't matter. I mean, it's good that he lives, honestly, but he comes up here and he saves the Rail Beater here. Saves a lot of health in the Rail Beater, right? And then we still have it set up here so that way Rail Beater's hitting, and then Fel is following up with the big melee weakness hit, right? Do this, throw this out, doesn't matter where it gets down here, is fine, right? So that's very big for us there, folks. Right? Now, we'll play this here. Play out all of our damn curses. Now, tragically, Hostguard does die still. Hostguard doesn't get to live. But Entropy's down to 1 HP now, right? He's dead as hell. No one gives a shit about his ass, right? And as long as we can, you know, keep our boy Railbeater alive here, we're looking pretty good. And we want to make sure he's still in front. So play it like this, right? We go down to 4 here. And then after we Pyre Light, here, we have and play our curses. We have lethal on Dominion, and then lethal on Savagery here. And again, Entropy is basically already dead, right? So that does get us there. It was the most convoluted line pretty much of all time, and it's actually Railbeater, as you can see here, essential. If Railbeater is not putting the weakness down, we do lose this, right? So that was to me at least a very fun, or not fun, a very convoluted, and nightmarish line to get the lethal here in time, and we win with 1 Pyre health remaining. Damn. Okay. So, I guess thanks for watching. Here's the problem. I'm probably going to cut out a little bit of me just floundering trying to find the right line there. Because that took me a long time to figure out, man. Yeah, thanks for watching the video. Hey, listen, we're making progress here. What is that? We're like little more than 1/10 of the way there, right? Because 220, yeah. So we're like, we've almost finished the game, basically, right? Hostguard, this guy's weird, but I don't think he's actually that bad. I think this guy can be pretty cool. I don't hate him. Obviously, Railbeater helped a ton. Kind of the secret MVP of that run was the Mr. Beater, and yeah. Thanks for watching the video. If you wanna play it yourself and not fuck up like here's what's really annoying too. I'm pretty sure there's got to be some sort of way we could have killed that silence guy or not even killed the silence guy, but we could have probably like played less incants that turn that we leaked. We probably would have taken way less pyre damage. We wouldn't have had nearly as tough of a time on that final boss. But you know, lesson learned, I guess. Lesson learned. And let me give you the seed. If you want to play it yourself and not misplay like I did, generate challenge. Here you go, folks. You've got meter toner campaign. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.